This is Aiden. There are three things you know about Aiden. He's been on Shark Tank. He is an atypical Coloradan. So when you say the word pot, he thinks of ceramics because he throws pottery, he writes code, and he got his degree in jewelry and metalsmithing, which basically makes him a Colorado Renaissance man.
Yes.
Please welcome, without any further delay, our last presenter.
Hello, everyone. That is the longest I have ever had to stand on stage with nothing to do, so thank you very much. My name, as Banks said, is Aiden Chopra. I am one of the co-founders of Bitsbox. Bitsbox teaches kids to code. Does anybody not know what coding? Coding is just a fancy word for computer programming, right? The way we teach kids to code is by having them build their own apps. And the apps that they build with Bitsbox work on any device. They work on phones, tablets, they work on computers, everything. We work with kids from like 6 to 14 years old, and we work with kids in schools and at home. So, what makes what we do different? Well, it turns out that the hard part about teaching kids to code is getting them to stick with it. Coding is effing hard. It's hard. Has anybody tried to code? It's like hard. It's hard, and it takes months or years. So how do we keep kids engaged long enough to learn how to do really hard things like coding? Well, number one, we send everything in a beautiful box that arrives in the mail at home or at school. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, that's a gimmick. No, because have you ever seen a kid get a box at home? Does Christmas or Hanukkah ring a bell for you? No, right? It's very exciting. The thing comes in the mail, she opens it up. Oh my God, there's projects to do. She codes. We've got her for like days. Show me something else that does that. Number two, our platform is completely open-ended. You can build anything you want. Everybody knows what kids can do if you give them the right tools, right? Bitsbox is the best tool in the world for this. So we're here in Colorado, and we're based in Boulder, and this is what we're gonna do for kids here in the backyard. Number one, we need people to help us fund scholarships to get Bitsboxes to kids who are a little bit less fortunate. Number one, okay? We've been around for a long time. We're really good at serving kids with money. We're not so good at serving kids without, so we need your help to do that. Number two, we need people to help us measure the efficacy of our system. And number three, this is the big one, we need your help, and the governor and the governor's proxies and people who are here, to help make computer science a mainstay of education in Colorado, because we are behind. We are behind, people. We are so behind. We don't have an adopted set of academic standards for CS education in this state. We don't have incentives for pre-service teachers to learn to teach computer science. We don't have any way to compensate or reward teachers who learn to teach computer science in this state. And we don't even require high schools in Colorado to teach computer science. And you're probably thinking, that's just like Massachusetts and California, right? No, we're behind Arkansas, we're behind South Carolina, we're behind Indiana, we're behind a whole bunch of other states, but it doesn't have to be that way. We would like you to help us make Colorado the best place in the world for kids who would like to build the technology of tomorrow. Thank you.